All right, now we are starting our funk melody. This is page 9 of your book, and we are using the C blues scale for your funk melody. It sounds like this. Okay. As I said in an earlier lesson, the funk comes up out of the blues. So a lot of the devices and the licks and this sort of African melodic phrasing is coming up out of the blues, right? We had African melodies that came over to the countries of the diaspora. They went all over the world. They went to the American South. They went to Trinidad. They went to Cuba. They went to Brazil. They went to Jamaica, South America. They went to all these places, and in the African diaspora, in the transportation of millions of people from West Africa over a period of almost 400 years, in each of these countries, these melodies took root. Right? So in the States, we have the field holler. We had maybe less structured and less organized types of melodic phrasing that then got formalized as they went into some European harmony. They got formalized into the blues, the 12-bar blues. It's sort of taking the field holler and taking these beautiful African melodies and then organizing them in a structure, the 12-bar blues. So what I've got for you there is the bass line. Right? And then over that bass line, I can use the blues scale. Going to F. Okay. Now what's interesting is the blues scale has this flat third in it, whereas the chord has a major third in it, right? So I have this rub, the flat third against the major third, and that's a big part of the blues sound. Also, the flat 5 against the 5. You have that rub, and you have the flat third against the third. And that's a major part of the bite in the blues. Here's the other interesting thing. Anytime you want to release the tension, you can release it to the third, right? So there's all these cool things that happen in the blues where I'm sliding out of these dissonances and this gives this melodic content, because African melodic content would be bending the notes, the pitch would be bending. So approximating that, we slide into notes, right, which gives us this nice tension and this sort of in between, more African-like vocalized flexibility. So you got your bass line happening and your scale on top. Then I'm resolving now to notice the major third and then the one on top. This interval is a sixth, and in the blues often you'll see you resolve to this setup here. The 3 and the 1 on top gives you these nice sixths, which sometimes you're going to see in the blues. That's like inserting major licks or major harmony into the blues as a contrast to all this cool black note activity that you're doing with the flat third, the flat five, and the flat seven. So that is the blues scale that we can use for our funk melody. We can also use the major pentatonic scale that we learned for the Carib. We can also use that over the funk, in the funk or the blues. Okay, so that's another possibility. I can start my solo with that, and then when I feel like it, move to the tension and the more grit, and the dirt that's in the blues, using major pentatonic against the blues scale. Nice, interesting, very melodic and singing combination.